Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Tenor here. I am on what we're calling the Peercraft server. As you can see over that way is Spawn. We're playing Foolcraft here. I may or may not link the intro video, but you can watch it on Navi's channel or clang it in. We've spent the last, I want to say, about an hour, maybe half hour, finding our way over here to where both WildfireV and I will be making our base. The reason for that is off in the distance, let's see if I can see them. Off in that direction somewhere is a slime island, and then a little bit further away from it is another slime island. So we're going to have ourselves a slime island. We're going to do some fun things, put some stuff in the middle, put some stuff at the bottom. It's going to be a fun time. My favorite part of this pack, though, the only real reason I want to play Foolcraft, are these things right here. Look at this. This is just from day one searching. Now, we did get a little bit of an early access yesterday just to try and find our way around, and it looks like it's going to be night. Let me grab a bed real quick. The rule was you don't open up Hermitrons until after. Let me sleep. Alright, that's better. So, the rule was you don't grab any Hermitrons until after we all do our little intro thing, which we did today. And because of that, I didn't pick up any of these. I went around and set waypoints at them all. So I had 6 here. I have a total of 7 now because there was one that I found on the way. So that's pretty good. You can see I've already done the igloo, so there's nothing there. Very, very sad about that. Flower Island, dungeons. Found a couple of dungeons. We'll eventually make our way over there. But I didn't want to open these things. I haven't even looked in these things to see what they are, and that was very difficult because I had a full inventory. I had to keep taking things out to keep collecting these Hermitrons. So let's start off with the Hermitron alphas. So what we're going to do, we've got a clear inventory here. We're going to see A0, A6. These are all commons right here. An uncommon from the A1 set and an uncommon from the A9 set. So we didn't get anything that matched. Okay. A9C, which is here. A3C, which is the same one, unfortunately. That's fine. We can always use those someplace else. A0, A1, it's common, and A5 common. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this first one because we know there are 9 different ones. So we're going to start off with 0, common, and then 1. We'll do it that way. So it's 3 commons, 3 uncommons, 2 rares, and 1 mythic. That is the way Hermitron works as it was put in by Ren. Obviously, the Hermitrons are a little different in this pack because this is a mod, and it's not being done by Ren himself. It's being done by the computer. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen yet. We'll have to wait and see. I hope, it's my hope, that everything works out properly. But if that's the case, then we should always have 9 slots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 0, 1, 2, actually 0, 1, 2 in this case, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot this is a new one. So let's see, this is the B7. Oh, these are all going to be different. Oh no. That's fine. Still no rares though. This is going to make this a lot more difficult. We'll just put these in here for now. So these are all alpha set, so that's the pink box. I'll have to make sure I keep these separate because that's going to be a very important deal. All right, so 0, 2, 7, 8, 5. All right, let's see what's in here. Hopefully there's a mythic. Common 0. Okay, that's good. 7 common. Okay. 8 common. Okay. 4. We'll move the 5 over there. And the 6 common. So, still no rares, no mythics. That's box 2. Box 3. Ooh, there we go. B2 rare. B4 common. That's another duplicate. B6. Okay. B0 duplicate. B5 uncommon. Alright, so we're getting closer. Now we just need a mythic. B1. Just put that there. B0. B7. That's a duplicate. B7. That's not a duplicate. That's good. B2. Okay. And finally, I don't think this is... Which one's the mythic? Oh, it's the rare. So, common, 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 uncommons. So, the 6 has an uncommon, 5 uncommon, the 3, the 0, which we already have, and the 0, which we have a bunch of. All right. So, I am going to continue looking for these over the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes, because I want to be the first to complete a set, and I will not be denied. Not to be denied. But anyways, so that is the intro to this wonderful new series. We have 11 people, I believe. If I can remember them all, I'll name them all. Basically, what we're doing is we're putting together a server. And most of us, if not all of us, are going to be recording these episodes, posting them out, and letting you guys watch and enjoy the fun that we find ourselves in. Hermitron is going to be one of the biggest ones that I think you'll see us all fight against. Aw, poor Fernan. He just got slain by the Cookie Monster. So yeah, we've got 5 people on right now. We had Navi and Klangedin on a little bit ago, but they had to leave, and Radix UK also had to leave. So we've got quite a few people, and we're all going to be having some fun here. There are pranks allowed, non-destructive. We are going to make sure that the destructive pranks do not happen, and that's another reason why Wild and I wanted to be all the way out here. So I'm going to start heading over and talk to Wild so we can figure out how we're going to build this base. So, back in a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am starting out here. Wild and I have been working hard to open up this area. We still don't have a plan of action, really. Right now it's just play it by ear, run through it, hopefully we get lucky and come up with something soon. So I'm gonna wait and see how that goes. Let me block that up. Come on. So as it stands right now, we aren't building anything. We don't have any plans yet. And it's kind of different than what I'm used to. I think it's actually pretty good. Harvest level diamond. Okay, we'll take it. So we're here to collect a whole bunch of things. I should have emptied my inventory before I came out here, but it's okay because I don't need a lot of this stuff. We're not gonna need the Inferium Essence for right now. We will at some point. I do plan on using it. But first off, I think what we need to do, because we need to get refined storage up and running. What we have right now is not going to work. So we need a smeltery, we need refined storage, and I think that is the path that we're going to go. She's not online right now, so I can't really ask her, unfortunately. But I will be here in the next few hours because I know she will be back on. So I just wanted to give you guys a little look at what we're doing here. By the way, Foolcraft or Vein Miner is amazing. As you see, you just hit it with something if you don't care about it, like stone. We don't need stone. We'll have plenty of cobblestone and all that stuff from miners. So there's no reason for us to worry about collecting it here. And because of that, I just vein mine it out. Don't need it. We'll worry about it from some other dimension. So let me get started on the smeltery, because I think we have seared brick. Yeah. Look at that pretty stuff right there. So we've got seared brick going. Let me start that up, and hopefully I'll have something good to show you guys when I come back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like Wild and I are at wit's end here. So we have a couple of different ideas of what we want to do, but we just don't have a cohesive idea of where each of us want to go separately. So I think the best thing to do, because we talked about it a little bit, right now I'm turning this wonderful rotten flesh into beef jerky because we're kind of starving over here. I really am at a loss. I didn't expect us to have this many problems, but a lot of the things that I had planned on doing were things that I had picked up in Sky Factory. And I get into this pack because I played around a little bit with it in single player, but not enough to say I played around in mod pack. And this is actually, I really didn't play in Sky Factory. I started off Sky Factory and then a group of people took it over for me. So I really didn't play it. I played the twerk part, I played the build up part, and then after we got everything starting to industrialize, other people took over. So I haven't done refined storage, I haven't done void miners or anything like that. So this is technically going to be my first foray into modded. Unfortunately, that means I need to know what I'm doing, and it doesn't seem like I do. So we're at a crossroads here. Navi's in chat. So I think the best thing for me to do right now, I know I said I was going to do this before, but it's the next day. I really didn't get to talk to her until today. We did some team stuff yesterday. Nothing really fun to show on screen, so I'm not going to do that. Let's take this and start building this area up over here. So I didn't really record anything that I thought was worth posting, so it's not being posted. It may come up to be something that we need to do later, which I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll post it if we need to do that at some other point, but right now the goal is get the smeltery up, get some ores, because we need gold, we need iron, we need all this other fun stuff for the things that both of us want to do, and we can't do that if we don't have resources. I've already decided, because she decided that she wasn't going to do it, I'm going to do chickens. And the reason for that is when I went to build the magmatic generator, I was like, okay, I can do some cool cheeky stuff with cobblestone and fire, just like in Sky Factory, but I can't do that. I have to have lava. And lava, while plentiful in the nether, it's not easily transportable. I know we can do some Ender IO stuff to get it over, which is fine, and I'll like to do that, but neither of us want to go to the nether right now. Not until we're at least geared up. As you can see, I haven't done any Hermitron hunting. I lie. I haven't found any Hermitrons on my hunt. I found a volcano, I found some really nice terrain. Let's see, can I pull it up on the journey map? Yeah, there's a volcano. There is a mystic grove over here. That's pretty nifty. There are some pretty cool things out there. There's another slime island, but I didn't find a single Hermitron out there. And where did it go? There we go. So there are some spawners over here. I think this is a dungeon. I started vein mining into it, and it's actually this one right here. But the spiders kept getting me. I couldn't get around the spawners, so I hightailed it out of there. It wasn't worth my time. I've already decided what I'm going to do. My first task is going to be to go out to the slime island. In fact, no, I'll wait for this to finish. I'm going to go out to the slime island. I'm going to build some iron golems, and once we get into the nether, then I will be able to bring some magma blocks and put them underneath the golem area so that when the slimes fall off the island, they fall onto the magma blocks. I get a vacuum collector set up, and we can collect the goods off of them. We can get slime balls, we can get loot bags. It's going to be wonderful. I can enclose the slime island to make it dark enough to move other mobs over there. That doesn't sound too good. I think I'll just use a mob drop. That'll be fine. I can put that actually above the island, so that'll be good. But as long as they all end up in the same area, it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, we've got enough. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I've got the smeltery up and running. I just need to get some lava for it now, so we can generate some heat and smelt these ores down. I should probably stop jumping like that. Slingshot away. Oops. I'm not very good at this. Ow. Why do I keep running into that silly stair? Okay. That's fine. We can do this. So it's set up. Keep going backwards. It's set up, ready to go. I just need, it'll just take the stairs. That's fine. I just need to take the time to figure out what ores we actually need. And once I figure that out, then we'll be able to keep going. But for now, I think what I might be doing is just melting iron ingots down. Or melting... No, I don't know. I'll have to talk to Wild here in a minute. But first, time to load up the lava. Oh, that's pretty. It's ready to go. I have iron on me, but I don't think we need... I mean, it'd probably be good. Let's just do a couple. So I've put 4 ingots in, or 4 ingots worth in. So that should theoretically give us 8 ingots. Now, I am building up more. More blocks. I just ran out of space. How many blocks do I have? 6. I don't think that's enough. I think I need another couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I need 8, so we'll get some more grout smelting. As you can see, Wild's got a juicer ready. But I found out very unfortunately. Ooh, almost ran into that. The pears from Biomes Aplenty aren't Pam's Harvestcraft pears. And the Pam's Harvestcraft pear sapling does not accept any pear. It has to be the Pam's Harvestcraft pear. So I can't create a pear tree like I wanted to. Now, I think we have enough for an apple tree. Did I spell that right? No, I didn't. If that's still in here. Yeah. So we can do an apple tree, I think. So let's get that going as well while those are smelting. If we're lucky, we have some apples still. I have one apple. Does Wild have one? No. I guess I'm going to be growing some oak trees here for a few minutes so I can get some apples, and then we can have some apple trees. But this is going to be one of those long-winded episodes, I guess, is the best way of putting it. I mean, I didn't expect this episode to span multiple days. In fact, my goal for this series is to release one video a week, maybe two, depending on what my schedule looks like. This is not my job. I have a job. It makes it very difficult to do Minecraft every now and then. I'm also a moderator on Dogcraft, server.dogcraft.net, which means I volunteer some of my time there. So I have to keep all of that in mind when I'm thinking of recording. Which way did I go? We'll go this way. So my goal is one episode a week because I'm going to split the time between here and Dogcraft MMO, because I've got a series on that as well. Since I wanted to have a vanilla-ish survival series, I've got that coming out. Hopefully this one goes out soon. I'm really trying to make my first episode of this actually have something, because the last day or so hasn't been enough material, honestly, because we're just running around without our heads for some reason. Wild and I just don't know what to do. So I may just start building stuff and get told I'm doing it wrong, which is fine. I don't mind being told I'm doing it wrong. Let's add these. There we go. Add more. So yeah, episode 1, the smeltery. That's what's going to end up happening. I might expand this out to a 3x3. It depends on how much we end up needing. If we can get away with just having the 2 by 2, it'll be fine. If not, then I can switch it up. No big deal. We've got the smeltery going. I've got some hermitrons. I will be going out and collecting more hermitrons over the next few days. Like I said, I want to put out one episode per week. So I think I will put that for either Tuesday or Wednesday, and then my MMO series I'll release on, say, a Friday. That's the goal. So two episodes a week total, one from each series. I won't open the hermitrons until I can record for you guys, because I don't need to open up the hermitrons. Technically, I can just run around with them. That's not going to be a problem. I want to be up front. I am not a builder in any way, shape, or form, but I'm going to try my hardest to build something awesome, and I'm going to try my hardest to use chisel and bits, because I started playing around with it, and I loved how much control I could put into the blocks I was making. So I might actually be better at building with quarter blocks, half blocks, than I am with full blocks. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, I'm going to call this episode 1, and hope to see you all in the next one. If you have any ideas about what we should do, what I should do, where I should go, let me know in the comments section. Take care, everyone.